Well, this problem says a person only has nickels and dimes and the total value of the coins is 50 cents. And now it also says that 3 more than twice the number of nickels is 1 less than 4 times the number of dimes. And it says how many nickels and how many dimes does the person have. Well, first of all, if the total value of the coins is 50 cents, I'll say 5 times the number of nickels, because each nickel is worth 5 cents, plus 10 times D, D standing for the number of dimes, and 10 because a dime is worth 10 cents, equals the total value of 50 cents. So that's one equation. The other equation comes from this sentence right here. 3 more than twice the number of nickels, so 3 plus 2n equals 1 less than 4 times the number of dimes. That means 1 subtracted off of 4D. Now, what we need to do here is solve one of these equations for one of the variables. I decided to go ahead and solve equation number 1 for n, but you could solve either equation for either variable n or d. So solving the top equation for n, I subtracted the 10d from both sides, give me 5n equals negative 10d plus 50. Then I divided through by 5 on both sides. That will get rid of the 5 here and just give me n. Negative 10d divided by 5 is negative 2d, and 50 divided by 5 is 10. Okay, so now I'm going to substitute this, that negative 2d plus 10, into the second equation. So I solve one equation, and then I substitute that into the second equation. So that's what I'm doing right here, substituting the negative 2d plus 10 into this equation right here. So this equation will be 3 plus 2n. Well, what's n? Well, right here we just solved it, negative 2d plus 10. So I'm substituting the negative 2d plus 10, n for n, on the second equation. And continuing on out, equals 4d minus 1. Now there's only one variable here, so we can get an answer to this problem. Taking the 2 through the parentheses, we get minus 4d plus 20. And that's how I did this step. Here, combining like terms, 3 and 20 makes 23. Minus 4d equals 4d minus 1. That's all I did here, just the 20 and the 3. Now here I added 4d to both sides to get 8d on the right, and adding 1 to both sides to get 24 on the left. Then divide through by 8, and I get d equals 3. So in other words, I know that I need 3 dimes. Well, how many nickels do I need? Well, 3 dimes adds up to 30 cents. I have a total of 50 cents, so that means 20 cents left. Now I could just say, well, how many nickels make up 20 cents? 4. Now, if you wanted to do it by algebra, we would then need to substitute the 3 into the equation that we have solved for the number of nickels right here, negative 2d plus 10. So I substitute the 3 right in there into that equation. And that'd be negative 2 times 3 plus 10, which is negative 6 plus 10, which is 4. So it takes 4 nickels and 3 dimes. And that's the only way that we can get 50 cents and also satisfy the condition that we have 3 more than twice the number of nickels is 1 less than 4 times the number of dimes. If we check this 3 and 4 into this second equation, we would get an equivalent equation. We would get one side equal to the other side. For example, if the 4 is substituted in for the n, I would get 4 times 2 is 8, 8 plus 3 is 11. If I substitute, let's do that again here. Substituting the 4 n for n, I get 4 times 2 is 8, 8 plus 3 is 11. And substituting the 3 and for d, I get 12. 3 times 4 is 12, minus 1 is 11. So these two values of d equals 3 and n equals 4 solves both of these equations. So that is the solution to this problem.